Alright, so I went ahead and I plugged in the 24 pin power, the 6 pin power, one of my case fans, and I plugged in my audio for the front. I plugged in USB 2.0 for the front. This is my USB 3.0. I'm going to rewire that because it used to be over here in my Gigabyte board. Now it's over here on the Asus. So I'm going to have it coming out of this wiring place. So yeah, so what you're going to want to do with the USB is be very careful. Let me take this out and show you actually, because you do not want to mess this part up. Now I'm hoping you can see, but you will see holes for the pins. Then you'll see one on this corner that doesn't have a hole for a pin, and you want to match that up with what's on the motherboard. Watch out for that. Keep a close eye because you don't want to screw that up. You want to match the blank with the blank on the motherboard. So, and then you just push in there, make sure you get it nice and snug. There you go. Same with the audio. It's in a different place though. It's not in the same place as the USB. The blank is in a different location. I got my front case power switch, reset switch, power LED, HD, the hard drive LED. I got all that wired up thanks to the adapter. That was really simple. Thank you, Asus. I hope more manufacturers could take after that because that is very useful. And yeah, I'm gonna rewire the USB 3.0. And actually, before we rewire, we should probably put in the GPU. Let me bring that out, and we'll go with the by GPU I mean video card. If you don't understand GPU, video card. If you have one and you want to get it installed, let's pop that baby out. So I'm gonna get mine. I'll be right back. All right. So I have my video card here, and I'm gonna put this into the motherboard slot, and I'm gonna show you guys how. So you want to hold this ever so gently. I hope I did not mess it up because I'm using one hand here. And these longer slots, that is the PCIe 2.0 slot. And I already took off the back panel. You might have to take out the vents or whatever. But you're just going to make sure you align that properly with the slot. Okay, and okay, hold on. This motherboard seems like it has one of these. Yeah, it has one of those switch things like the RAM. Yeah, this is a brand new board to me. Most of the boards I deal with, they just snap in there, but we're gonna work the way Asus wants us to. Okay, so we have that aligned, and we're just gonna push down, and there we go. Oh wait, something happened here. Why isn't this all the way down? Something is going on here. I'm not sure what's happening here. Hold on, I will get back to you guys. I don't know what's going on. It's not going in properly. Alright, I don't know what happened, but right after I turned off the camera and went to it, it went in easily, so I'm not sure what happened. I probably misaligned the back. Anyways, so yeah, now that you have this in, you want to screw these little screws in. You might have a toolless case, which allows you to just clamp down something on top of that. But I'm going to go ahead and screw it in. Number one, it's going to make it way more secure. And number two, it's going to make it way more secure. Okay, I can't do this one. Well, actually, here we go. It's going. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and get this screwed in. And I'm going to have the case standing up. I'm going to put it upright so we could do some wire management. And I'm going to show you guys how to do the hard drive. This one is a semi-toolless case, so the hard drives do go in without a tool. And hopefully your case is also toolless these days. Oh, let me make one thing clear. Plug in your PCIe power cord if necessary. You might not need it, but you want to make sure you plug this in, because I remember one time I had everything hooked up, all excited, turning on the computer, and boom, nothing's on the screen. And I went on the forum and they said to double check the wiring, and I did not know I had to wire this up. Not this exact video card, but it was a long time ago. I learned my lesson. But yeah, make sure you plug that in. This one's labeled, so it's easy for me to tell, but you should be able to figure that out. Alright, let's go on. Okay, so here we are on the back side of the computer where all the wires are hidden from view, because look how ugly that is. Nasty. Alright, so I already have my hard drives installed. Mine simply go slide in and out like that. They have this cool little tray where you can just slide it easily in and out. Okay, so install your hard drives however you want, wherever you want, whichever way is possible for your case. And we're gonna hook up this power cable to it. It's a SATA power cable. It looks similar to the SATA cable itself. This is the power cable, so same sort of L shape on it right there. And that's gonna go right. Yeah, you want to make sure you have this aligned. So since these have to be upside down, how does this go? Okay, I guess I could put them like. All right. Okay, I'm gonna put them like this. So make sure you have the L aligned with the L you see there, and we're just gonna push it in. Okay, come on, don't give me trouble. And boom, the power is hooked up. Now that's a tight fit, and this wire is really ugly. We're gonna see, you could do some wire management now, you could do some later. Just make sure you manage your wires, because yeah, it's gonna be a little skeptical of how we're gonna put that in the back. Anyways, so we have the USB 3.0. This is not coming through here. My grommet got loose and it's really annoying, but it's really difficult to put in. I have to remove all these wires, and I'm just not down for that. So the USB 3.0 comes out to this side, and wow, it's dark. Let me get a flashlight. Alright, so I don't have a flashlight, but I did angle the light at it. And this is our USB 3.0. On the top there's a little notch kind of thing, and if you look on the board right there, the blue rectangle, there's going to be a notch on that as well. And we're just going to hook this up into there, matching the notch. Come on, there we go. I had to wiggle that in because I'm using one hand here, but I will apply more pressure and make sure it's firmly in there once I turn off this camera. Now that we have that done, we're close to being done. Oh man, I forgot to take off the plastic thing on the heatsink. There's a little plastic cover. Oh, I feel like I could get it. Make sure you remove the plastic. You do not want that on there because it will get hot and melt, and that's just going to cause all kinds of issues. It might cause smoke. But yeah, that's done. Now next is the SATA cables. Let me get the light back on this side and we'll get going. Alright, so I'm hoping the lighting is all good. So we're going to go back to the hard drives. Don't mind these wires I have hanging around, mostly for fans. Okay, so Asus provided black and white SATA cables for me, which is awesome because my case focuses primarily on black and white. So I'm gonna hook this up here. This 90-degree angle I'm gonna put here because it makes more sense to do so, doesn't it? Alright, so we have that. I'm going to send this through I think this side panel would be fine, the side grommet. And I'm going to do that for this next one as well. Now, before my computer died, I had a RAID 0 configuration. So I'm going to set that up to the same way. You don't necessarily have to do this. And refer to your manual, see which slots are SATA 6 for 6 gigabytes a second and SATA 3 for 3 gigabytes a second, and hook up your drives appropriately. If you have a SSD, prioritize, use that for the 6 gigabytes a second port and use the regular hard disk for the 3, or if you have enough 6 to spare, just use them all in any configuration you want. That's completely up to you at this point. Since I use my hard drives more than my disk drive, I'm going to hook these two up to SATA 6, and that's the CD driver is going to go to SATA 3. So yeah, that's how I'm going to configure it. So if we let me turn this around and we'll have that hooked up too. All right, well, it's going to be a really tight fit. If you could see, these are the SATA ports right here along this side. Now these two blue ones, those are SATA 3. This top one is SATA 6, and there's 2 per section, I guess you could say. So there's 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. That makes a total of 9. Not 9. What am I doing? What kind of math was that? 6. All right, that was embarrassing. But I'm going to hook up the CD drive, like I said, to one of these blue ones. Doesn't really matter which one since they're all SATA 3. And these two will go to SATA 6. You're going to want to look at that. And I could tell that the L shape is on my side. This 90-degree part down here, that's on my side. Did I say my side? What did I mean by that? The bottom side. Why am I... Okay, my words are jumbling up. At this point, I just want to get this project done. I've been without a actual computer for 2.5 weeks, I want to say. And now, I'm going to need to use both hands and a steady eye, but you want to put those in the appropriate place. Like I said, my 2 drives are going here. My CD drive is going on one of these. So yeah, I'm going to put that in, and I'll see you guys back on the back of the rig. Alright guys. Alright, awesome. So I got those SATA cables in there. It was a very tight fit, but as you can see, I have my hard disks on top. I put my CD drive right next to it, and it looks pretty good. I also fixed the grommet, so props to me because it was, I don't know, it seemed pretty easy. I think the wires were helping me out, like, I don't know. But yeah, so if we go back to the other side here, over here, you will have twisty ties that come with your case, hopefully. And if they don't come with your case, you might want to grab them. If you don't have them, you might want to go buy them, so on and so forth. So if you could see these little notches, those are where your twisty ties go. Yep, twisty tie the crap out of these to the back, as close to the back as possible, because you're going to be putting your back case cover on here. And hide all these wires. You don't want anything visible from the front. They're going to be visible over here, so I'm going to try to hide those as far to the right as possible. But there you have it. You hopefully have built your first computer. Now, I didn't go into too much detail because these peripheral cables over here, these just hook up a few fans that I installed myself. Those are fans. These came with the case. These were fan controllers, I believe, but my old motherboard didn't have the right pins for these or something like that. I couldn't really figure those out. Those were confusing. The instructions sucked, and I don't even need a fan controller. Let them go full blast, keep my computer cool. That's fine with me. I don't need to worry about the electric bill or anything. But there you go. I have it all wired up. Everything looks to be the way I want it to. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to boot it up, and I'm going to configure my RAID within the BIOS. So I'm not going to show how to do that, but I will show you guys how it looks when I turn it on. I really like this computer when I was working with my other motherboards, so if I could get some stability with this one, that'll last hopefully more than 2 weeks, I'll be a very happy person. So yeah, let me get this all set up, and I'm going to have it hooked up to the power and monitor and everything, and it's going to look good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have it all wired up in the back, and now this is the first time I'm turning it on with a new Asus motherboard. Oh yeah, there's a little delay, got kind of worried, but so far it looks good. Let's go to the screen. There it is. New CPU installed. Please enter setup. Alright. Well, as you can see, it works. I am gonna go into the setup and see what's going on here. Ooh, look at that. That is is this the BIOS? This is the BIOS. That is amazing. This is a graphical BIOS. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit, and yeah, I will get back to you guys. This is detecting my drive. I have to set up the RAID. But yes, I hope your building went as smoothly as mine did. I'm hoping this will be the last motherboard I have to RMA because I'm completely sick of being without a computer. But thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, either message me, leave a comment. If this helped you in any way, please leave a like. You don't necessarily have to favorite it unless this is your favorite video. But yeah, it really makes me feel better about myself, and it actually shows that people are watching and getting something out of these videos. I know it went a little bit fast. My camera battery is dying, and their YouTube limit is I think 15 minutes. But it went pretty smoothly. So yeah, there it is once again. My Asus motherboard is doing its job. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you guys later.